And action.
It's 2:26 p.m. Those present at the scene is me, Kate Bell, and Marcus Anthony. You are here being questioned for the murder of one Kieran John Cole.
I don't know anyone more clap me.
Did you have any contact with the victim?
No, I can't recall knowing that clap kid.
Did you know the victim? Yes or no?
No, I have no memory of the victim.
Okay, would you know anybody who would like to hurt?
With a name like that, who wouldn't?
The boy died! And you were seen chasing into a lift and then leaving the area alone.
You got no proof. Just because I was rushing to the lift doesn't mean that I killed him.
Okay. If you didn't do it, who did? You know what? What do you think on that? Take it away!
Right, I'm going to play it again. This time, try and keep the joy inside you.
Have a record of the interview. The time is 2:26 p.m. Those present at the scene is me, Kate Bell, and Marcus Anthony. You are here being questioned for the murder of one Kieran John Cole.
I don't know anyone more clap me.
Did you have any contact with the victim?
No, I can't recall knowing that clap kid.
Did you know the victim? Yes or no?
No, I have no memory of the victim.
Okay, would you know anybody who would like to hurt the victim?
With a name like that, who wouldn't?
The boy died! And you were seen chasing into a lift and then leaving the area alone.
You got no proof. Just because I was rushing to the lift doesn't mean that I killed him.
Okay. If you didn't do it, who did? You know what? What do you think on that? Take it away!
Go on, give it up. Right, boys. You have to just stand in front of the screen because then I can actually put the evidence. So quick as you can. Oh my god. Quick. Then we'll have a break. Okay. Who did what on that? The roles.
I directed and did terrible editing on it.
Yeah.
Kieran was on camera and then he still acted.
And you see, and Kieran was camera and you two were actors. What involvement did you have with the actual planning of the film and then actually...
Oh, I did the, what was it called? The risk assessment.
Yeah.
That was me, I did the risk assessment and what was the other
You
thing?
two, I think you both did.
The call sheet.
Yeah, the three of us did call sheet. Kieran and I did the storyboard and
The script.
Cool.
I did the script, yeah.
So your script, who wrote the script?
Unfortunately, me.
Okay, did
Thank
you
you.
run it past the others first? How did
He was literally
yeah.
just like, here's the
Yeah, but
script,
then when we were like,
learn your lines, let's
yeah,
go
when
film.
we were like, we're actually filming it. If like something sounded better, we would go with that, and then we'd make a note of it. But like, it was just rough a bit, and then we could like put different ideas in after what we're filming.
And storyboarding. So if Kieran was the cameraman, did you work out exactly how you're going to shoot it, or did you make that up on the?
No, we did. We had like a basis ideas of what we wanted.
We followed like the first three frames, and then after that it was like, oh yeah, we're forgetting our lines, so we're gonna cut it out we're gonna cut it. He's gonna tell me the line. He's gonna film it behind my shoulder, and then switch
so
it
we
around.
like change shots. If it
Did
was
that
like,
make did that make the edit easier or harder?
Yeah, easier. Hell
yeah,
of a
it did
easier.
made it like
Because
you know exactly which shot it was. You hadn't had to go through like a bunch of errors to try and find which one that was the right one.
did you ever sense they knew what they were doing, Mark Anthony?
Yes.
How so? Did it feel a bit sort of made up on the spot, or did you?
Well,
actually...
no, it wasn't because he had
Not
the
you,
script.
Mark
involved.
Anthony.
Sorry.
Thank you.
Alright.
Yeah. No, it was alright to me.
Okay. Did you actually learn lines in advance?
Yeah, some of them.
And did you have rehearsal time?
No.
yeah, you did the day before.
No, you didn't. The day before, you were jumping around on the table,
ladies.
filming with the action camera.
No, because I put it up in the.
It was alright.
Because
We're amazing.
okay, how much did you have to do with the editing process? To to Mark Anthony. I'm trying to tease evidence of Mark Anthony.
We, as me and Kieran, gave advice.
Okay, can you remember any of the advice that you gave to your editor slash writer slash director? It's supposed to be a group project, by the way. So you know.
No comment.
Okay. I don't know if that's gonna. Is that a tick or not? I don't.
Okay,
Okay.
if I wasn't sure about a
Right,
shot,
listen, I'm
then
going to throw
you
it
would
to the
have
floor.
matched
Just from your point of view, Mark, what do you, two things, and this is the same for all of you when it comes to it, what went well, and even better if.
Oh,
So,
no.
what do you think went well about the finished product, and if you were to make it better, what do you think you'd need to do and how?
Smart answer, Mark. Come on.
Well, just talk about your role. You're an actor on this one. You'll be a cameraman on another one. So just talk
Yeah.
about your role in this particular film. What went well for you as a performance to it?
Not a lot, but
Why not? Why not a lot?
because I felt like we could have done better.
Yeah,
Like,
terrible director.
We could
Wow,
have
you're
performed
peak.
better.
Let him talk.
Less like laughing and being childish.
Left laughing that you're there.
Well,
really
well, you've
rocking.
learned something. That alone, it is fun. It's supposed to be fun, but actually, at some point, you've got to sort of get over the giggles and get on with the job at hand. So if you're trying to do a police interrogation, actually watching Mark's performance there, the rest of you can give feedback in a moment. But I thought you kept character. You were supposed to be I don't know, some hard nut roadman straight out of Jaywick. I've never heard of this or whatever. Do you know what I mean? So you weren't. I didn't see you mucking about in the finished result. I saw somebody who's been interrogated by the police, and you kept character. You looked like a hard nut. You weren't giving anything away. That's what happens in police interrogation scenes. So actually, for me, that went well. You looked the part. Because that's what it is. It's a part. As an actor, you're playing the role of the guy being interrogated by an angry policeman. So, other people might agree or disagree, I don't know. Can I just throw this over to the floor? What do other people think? What went well in that, do you think?
Be nice.
What you? It's not about being nice, it's just about constructive criticism. Don't be shy. Nin?
I like the script.
Wow,
Because-
you're the first person
What?
actually like it.
You're lying. Trying to make you feel good.
No, I think the script made the police interrogation quite intense. But maybe Mark should say something more.
Other than
That's
claps.
what I thought. Like he had like 5 lines to learn. I had like paragraphs, and he still couldn't learn his lines. He had to have the lines in
You
front of
literally
him.
did have the day before. We had
Okay.
practice shots
But
before.
does anyone else agree with that? Should Mark have said more, do you think? Do you
Yeah.
need to perform more? Eleanor?
I was just going to say, when it was edited when Callum was shouting, it was kind of like a jump cut.
Yeah, that was
I was
actually
laughing.
really, no, that was actually really difficult to film.
Yeah. So what do people think of that when he stands up? Because a child died, a boy died. What did we think of that? Was that too abrupt?
They used the wrong clip as well. In my
Oh,
opinion.
did it?
I don't think your script was descriptive, if that makes sense. So
Okay.
you could have added more to your script, if that makes sense, because it was quite short.
It was quite short. But
Like,
within
you
that, you've got a lot of
expect-
stuff. There's been a murder. He's been pulled in. He says, "I don't know anything about this kid." Oh, all right then. But I'd like Callum to say something as well.
Okay.
Go on then.
You know when Callum was shouting, I think you chose the wrong angles to film that, so you could have got it from the side of his face instead of just the side, because then you can't see his facial expression.
It's a fair thing.
Well, you mean Mark Anthony's expression, his reaction shot.
Callum's
Callum's.
expression.
Okay. I didn't mind. I thought that was quite. It was a jump cut. It was very abrupt, but actually it kind of emphasised what he was saying, which was, for God's sakes, a boy has died here. This isn't a game. So maybe right idea in terms of emphasising the point. Maybe the execution could have been smoother. Eleanor again.
The lighting was good, like at the beginning where the police interrogation scene was taking place, but towards the end it was kind of like slacking a little bit.
Oh,
It
well,
was quite
no,
dark where you
yeah,
were,
that was
where
like a
you
bit
were
of botched
facing the
editing
light
right
box or
before.
whatever you were using.
iPhones.
You could have faced that towards where the character was
How did
shown.
you? Where did the lighting come from? This is interesting.
Yeah, a bunch of iPhones.
Did you know that? It
Bunch of
literally was
iPhones.
just a flashlight on an iPhone. And yet it created
But the thing is,
quite big shadows. I thought it looked quite, considering it's low tech.
in different clips, we had different amount of iPhone
Yeah.
lighting. And that's why in the edit, when we did the editing of the light,
Yeah.
we didn't get to review what it looked like after. That's why obviously it changed the lighting because we added because his phone died, my phone
So
died.
you deliberately had to adjust the lighting. Is
Yeah,
that
in
how
the
you
edit
want
as well.
it?
Yeah.
Okay.
So the batteries
Yeah,
get
but we
dying
didn't
in
get
different
to.
phones.
Yeah, so it's like, oh,
Let's
God.
have someone from this side of the room. Sonny, what did you think? Did it make sense? Did it make sense to you?
Yeah, did it follow on from the chase thing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
See, we picked up on that.
That's true actually. If you remember the chase sequence, there was a.
Because they filmed it together, and then we got.
So actually,
hanging around on
it'd
Mars.
be interesting to see if you bolted that, the interrogation, onto the back of your original thing, which was like a chase sequence. I mean, you see the guy getting killed, and then see if actually the two bits hang together, whether they actually flow.
They're not wearing the exact same clothes, but like,
Okay, well that'd be a continuity error. That's something you could mention. Anybody else along here? Finn, what do you reckon?
I think, to be honest, Callum's acting was really good,
Oh
but
my God.
but the acting, like just after you shouted a boy died, like right after it, you were like really calm.
And I was
sat
just, yeah,
down,
no,
like,
that's
really
I was
calm.
just like,
I think it might have been the editing.
Yeah.
it was
It wasn't
because
the acting, it was
they.
the editing.
It was because the clips, the different clips we used, it was just,
Yeah.
it was so hard.
it did get difficult after that bit. Because
Yeah.
it was like,
Did you do
Boy
multiple takes of each line? Or?
Yeah,
Yeah.
and that's why it was like so
I
annoying.
think that's why possibly
We
it's
had-
hard.
we had
You
like-
stand up, you're angry.
Yeah.
The audio level.
Because I did it
is
so long, I was getting
Yeah.
so
I did go through all
repetitive.
the audio. When I went through all the
Thanks.
audio first time, the computer didn't save. It started beach balling as soon as I like finished the audio.
Yeah. Well, that's one of the things you always need to take into consideration. You know, your kit might not always work, which is why you need to look after your kit. Whether it's the camera, the edit suite. So if you think, oh, it's only going to take me half a day to edit this, it might take you a day and a half because the beach ball of death appears, or your hard drive crashes, or you lose your footage. Bob, what do you think? Is there anything that could improve? We quite like the lighting. Do you agree with that?
Yeah, I thought the lighting was quite good. How
Yeah.
like they used the torches like we did in our first one as well to get that sort of shadows on the wall.
We didn't mean to do that, to be honest. We just wanted
But the shadows look good. It's a police interrogation.
Sorry, is Carl in here?
I'm in here. Yes.
Right there. Goodbye.
I'm about to have a break.
Right, bye.
Bye. Okay, so Bob, how could they improve that? You come up with the obvious ones, and then things that could make that particular story
I
maybe
feel like
better.
the script for Mark should have had more in it instead of just keep constantly saying.
Are you the second person? Why do you think he needs to say more though? Because remember, bear in mind, it's the policeman's job to find stuff out.
Maybe.
Well, why should I open my gob and maybe incriminate myself? So if Callum doesn't know who did the murder, any criminal would say, no comment, I want to see my solicitor. So actually maybe that's more realistic.
Yeah,
the
that's
fact
what
he's
we're
not-
That was kind of what we're aiming for.
What's
It's more insulting than just being like.
And you
Why
won't
would
say,
I know
I
anybody
don't
like
know anybody with such a crap name. So it shows he's a bit of a cocky git. Yeah, so
Yeah, it
actually,
suited Mark great.
maybe the less he says the better, because your man Callum's getting more and more frustrated.
Yeah.
I was getting bored. And that's what it was.
Well, okay, well that's why actors get paid money. You've got to deliver the same line over and over
For me, that's
again in
what
the
it's
same way, so it all
It's
fits
like
together.
if one of us did a perfect take, the other person messed up, so it was shows.
Well, there you go. And you're not paid to be bored. You're paid to deliver what the
Yeah.
script says and what the director's asking of you. So to physically stay on point and be able to deliver the same character and the same line the same way over and over again, that's hard. That's a discipline. So for actors, you know, they're forever going to yoga classes and doing breathing exercises because they physically have to stay in shape. Because just the mental energy of staying in character. So as you were saying, you went from boys died to because it was later in the day, you were getting a bit bored, had to get a different iPhone, there were gaps in the filming. Well, what else could he do, or they do, to improve the look of the film?
Is that good?
Did you notice there was a colour grade there? I mean, I'm sorry about these screens, but you did do a colour grade, didn't you?
Yeah, that's how we fixed the lighting.
Yeah.
Yeah, so did anybody spot that? The pictures were deliberately dark. They went into colour, Lumetri and Adobe, and cranked the colour knob down a bit, so it made things darker and blacker, put less light into it. So actually, if you saw the original footage, it's just H151.
Hey! Here he is.
Kieran, quick!
Come on, get it. Get
Quick,
it.
come on,
Stand
break.
up here. Come here.
Standing up.
Come on, bro.
Kieran, come
Come
on.
on, Kieran! Just quickly, we just showed the film.
Stand there.
What do you remember about the
Missed
film?
it.
Stand there,
How
bro.
Kieran was the cameraman. Sorry,
Yeah,
putting
the
it on
camera
spot.
shot.
Darth Vader, more like.
Tell us about the camera.
Darth Vader.
Other knives, camera.
The filming of your film with the camera.
How did we film?
Uh,
Basically. And you can't say badly.
Well, it was.
It was this sort of
Well, you've seen the
with
finished film. What
microphone.
do you think? Are you pleased with the results?
Kinda.
Because,
What am I pleased with it?
yeah.
Well, we actually did something better than we did last time. This time.
Well, there you
That was an
go.
improvement.
It was, I
Right.
agree with that.
The improvement
Shit,
came
yeah.
about because.
We didn't mess about as much, and we had a
Kieran wasn't acting.
Yeah,
That
that's
wasn't
the main
acting.
that's the main part why it's happened. He wasn't acting.
There was, you couldn't, I knew it was there, so I heard it. You lot probably didn't notice it. One of the complaints from the team was you can hear
Darth Vader.
Kieran sort of harumphing and
All the
trotting
time.
and breathing
Yeah.
because
No,
they're
it was
using
quite
the
funny.
onboard microphone. If you listen carefully, every now and again you can hear
So
Kieran
mad.
No, it's quite funny.
Every
right
time
at
I
the
was
start,
editing.
you know
That's,
when it
that's not a
zooms in
problem.
a
That's
bit.
because you use that particular camera and not a directional microphone.
But it's because you're like looking through the lens, not looking at us even though it's there.
Callum, I know
You know when it zooms in a bit, you can hear him going right into the mic. Because he turns around and looks at me and goes, God. You can just hear it.
Okay, so,
It's great.
so next time you have to film anything but film a police interrogation, what would you do differently, do you think?
use the camera properly,
Because
not get right up to it,
okay.
because the audio is one of the most important parts.
You'd have separate sound. In terms of actually like framing
Yeah,
it.
we'd also use the audio room. Yeah.
Because they were saying they had a storyboard, then kind of made the shots up as they went along. Stuck to the script, but changed the camera around. Were you involved with that? Were you the one who said, let's put the camera here, or let's try it over his shoulder?
I'm trying
No,
to,
you-
you know, I tried.
No, you did have your room. Don't say like.
You tried to, but the director had different ideas. Is that
So I
what
said like go right up behind him and over the shoulder.
Okay.
And
Did you agree with most of his decisions, Kieran?
This guy's up on location. It was.
Did you agree with his decisions? Well, I mean, we
No.
obviously filmed them, but did you think actually?
I don't think I ever agree with Harry's decisions.
Right. We're going to have a break in a minute. Callum had his hand up right at the beginning. Can you remember what you wanted to say?
It was just like the lighting, really.
Which was?
Oh yeah, so the lighting was good.
The lighting was good. We're just saying, just the use of the phone. You created shadows.
so did
I
I.
think the use of it.
Boys, listen up. Mate, the use of shadows. Callum applauds
It's
that.
getting the effective light.
Is there, before we go for a break, anything anyone else would like to say about how you could improve that? Corbin. Followed very closely.
Maybe with the elevator, the colouring one the same as. So it was sort of like
One
a
like
memory,
that,
so.
Did the elevator make sense? Did we know what that was?
It meant to be a memory. It was like,
Here we go. Grace is saying she didn't quite
I like
get
the
that.
use of the flashback with the elevator, but I think you should have added more to
Yeah.
give some context.
Yeah, we kind of filmed that wrong.
And also, I think there was a
editing.
couple of frames of black before you cut to the elevator. I know
Yeah.
that's probably deliberate, but maybe that should have been longer or fade down, fade up. Because usually you're given a film like, oh my God, she's back. Do you want to hear? Yeah, no one ever. Unless there's anything else anyone else wants to say for improvement.
Yeah, me.
All right.
Maybe you could have made the flashback like black and white, so it shows
Yeah.
past. It's in the
Oh,
past.
That's smart.
Did you say that, Callum, in the edit suite?
Yeah,
Oh, right, okay.
yeah.
Wait, when did you say that
when
to
you were doing
me?
the colouring.
You're welcome.
There, literally.
Oh yeah, we
20
didn't get
minutes
much
ago.
of a chance.
We
Like,
did.
We
You've
did
had
that in the
weeks.
last 6
You've had
minutes.
weeks. Much of a chance.
This is how much info
I did
had.
do it.
I didn't even know
I did
about
do
the
it,
memory
but it
until I
didn't
watched
say.
it.
Okay.
I didn't even know that was even in it until I watched it.
We did try
Right.
telling you like Tuesday.
Is there anything else anybody wants to say we haven't sort of covered? We covered scripts, the acting, lighting, the edit. Well done. We'll have a break. Be back in 15, no later. Thank you very much. Well done.